60 to 90% of the game. The way he played helped us down the stretch tremendously, and I would look forward to him playing baseball this spring, coming out and watching, but also seeing him basketball-wise this summer too. That young man is James Whitman. Okay, now our seniors. Every year, believe it or not, this is one of the hardest things to do because, like I was saying earlier, this is the first time in 8 years that we've had 4 boys that have spent all 4 years in the program. We don't see that sometimes. Sometimes guys will be here for 3 or 2 or they'll move in. But this group, they've stayed together and they've pushed their way through. We've had some really good seasons during that time. And then sometimes wins and losses don't really quantify the effect that they actually had on the program. I'm proud of every one of them. I think that we're better, and I'm a better coach because of all the difficulties, but also all of the successes that we've shared with this group in their 4 years here. First person on that group, again, he was kind of like Joseph Beardsley down the stretch. If he doesn't start scoring the way he did and attacking the offensive glass the way he did, then we don't get the things done down the stretch that we did. This young man was an integral part of that, and he started knocking down threes as well. That young man, thank you so much for your time, Jacob Moreland. Next on the list, again, one of those young people that gave all 4 years to the program, and every chance he got to get out on the floor, he did some really nice things. He spent a lot of the year hurt and was coming back from that, but never once did he not bring his energy and effort to everything that he did. It was fun having him around. I know that last year he got to play quite a bit with his brother at the JV level, and they had a lot of fun. And this year, if we needed to get out of a drill with a made free throw, they looked to Adam Rezek for that because he could actually knock them down on a consistent basis and was phenomenal at it. Adam Rezek, senior from this year. Two boys left. I didn't count up exactly how many this year, but I think it was just shy of 178 charges that he took in a 3-game stretch. We have notified Ripley's, believe it or not, and Guinness. They will be coming to interview him. But wow, talk about a young man that would not take no for an answer. Every chance he got, he went out and busted his rump until he basically demanded more and more and more playing time, and he earned it and he deserved it. And I'm so proud of the effort that he gave over his 4 years and the things that he did for our program. Really became a leader down the stretch. We talked about that in the locker room the last couple games, the ways that he did that, and the boys know that what he did to make that happen. They also drew a whole lot of energy from the things he would do on the defensive end on the floor. Even when he was outmatched in height, that never mattered to him. He would bring his A game every chance he could. That man is Andrew Phillips. All right, last one. To know the relationship that I had with this young man would be like riding a roller coaster over and over at Six Flags. A whole lot of thrills, some scary moments. But holy cow, did this kid every day want to be his best at anything and everything that he did. He's just a competitor. And you can't look past a young man that has that kind of spirit about him. He led us in almost every statistical category, or was close to the lead in almost every statistical offensive category. We wouldn't have been in many of the games if he hadn't have done the things offensively that he did. He has a knack for just being in the right place at the right time on the floor, and the boys understood that when Tommy was on fire, we needed to get him the basketball. And I think, when you knock down 6 threes in a game, people start to appreciate what you could do. For example, the Lafayette coach came to us after we beat them, and he said, "Tommy Pershke kills us." That was his only quote to me. And if you watched the game, you knew he was right. But he brought a lot of intensity to our season, and he was really fun to be around. This young man, senior Tommy Pershke. Okay, before we do our pictures, and then we'll conclude for the evening, there's a couple things that I want to